Have you ever wondered if we're alone in the universe? With hundreds of billions of stars in our galaxy alone and billions of galaxies in the known universe, it seems inevitable that there's life out there. So, why haven't we found any signs of alien civilizations? Today, we're going to explore one of the most fascinating questions in modern science, the Fermi Paradox. Get ready because what we're about to uncover might change how we see our place in the cosmos. We're going to delve into the possible answers to this enigma, from self-silenced civilizations to insurmountable obstacles, and we'll see how all of this could mean something amazing about our existence. Imagine you're on the beach looking at a grain of sand between your fingers. Now imagine that each grain of sand on that beach represents a star. How many stars are there in the universe? A whole lot. With so many solar systems and planets that could be habitable, it seems like we should have detected some signal, some form of alien life. The Drake equation, a formula that tries to calculate the number of civilizations in the galaxy, suggests that we shouldn't be alone. And yet, space remains eerily silent. If every star has the potential to harbor habitable planets, why haven't we seen a single sign of life? This mystery makes us rethink our ideas about what it really means to be unique in the universe. Perhaps the cosmic silence is an important clue about the reality we live in, a clue that we still haven't fully deciphered. One of the most intriguing theories to explain the Fermi Paradox is the Great Filter. This theory states that at some point in the development of life, there's an obstacle so huge that very few civilizations manage to overcome it. This filter may be in our past, for example, the formation of multicellular life being almost impossible, or it could be in our future, like a technology that inevitably destroys us. This concept makes us reflect deeply. Have we already passed that great filter? And are we one of the few lucky civilizations that has survived? Or maybe the filter is yet to come, and we are on the brink of a danger that could end our story. This idea leads us to an introspection about the fragility of our existence and the responsibility we have to ensure the future of our species. If the great filter is in the future, we should be taking steps now to avoid it. Maybe it's our capacity for self-destruction, or climate change, or a technology that we don't fully understand yet. Another possible explanation is that advanced civilizations deliberately choose to remain silent. Imagine there are intergalactic predators out there, or that simply, upon reaching a sufficient technological level, civilizations begin to value discretion above all else. In this scenario, it could be that space is full of intelligent life, but everyone is choosing not to emit signals, as if each civilization were hiding, avoiding attracting attention. It's as if the universe were a great jungle, and the main rule was to remain silent to survive. Perhaps there is an inherent wisdom in cosmic silence, an instinct that tells them it's better to go unnoticed. Furthermore, this theory also invites us to think about the way we project ourselves into space. So far, we have been sending signals and exploring openly. But is that really the safest thing to do? Maybe other civilizations that came before us realized that the universe is more dangerous than it seems, and that silence is the key to survival. Let's go one step further and talk about Type 3 civilizations on the Kardashev Scale. These civilizations could be so advanced that they harness the energy of their entire galaxy. But if they were so powerful, wouldn't there be some evidence of their existence? Some scientists believe that we could detect them by looking for unexplained patterns in the cosmos, like the harvesting of star energy using megastructures, like the famous Dyson Sphere. These spheres, theoretically, would surround stars to capture their energy, leaving distinguishable radiation patterns that we could observe from Earth. The absence of such signs could mean that these civilizations do not exist, or that their technology is so advanced that it escapes our understanding. It is also possible that these civilizations have evolved beyond the need to leave visible traces for us. Perhaps, to be a Type 3 civilization, you not only need to master energy, but also understand how to hide your activities to avoid being detected. It could be that these civilizations are out there, simply hidden from our eyes, or using forms of energy that we cannot even imagine. Maybe we are looking for something too complex. Maybe life exists, but not as an advanced civilization. Microbial life could be common in the universe, but intelligence, technology, and the ability to communicate across the cosmos are extremely rare. Earth could be one of those rare places where life has evolved to create technology. If this is the case, other habitable worlds could be teeming with microbial life. but without any species looking up at the sky, wondering if there is anything more. So far, we have only found conditions that might have been favorable for life. But what if that life is still there? So far, we've only found conditions that could have been favorable for life. But what if that life is still there? Maybe in those oceans beneath the ice of Europa, there are bacteria or even more complex life forms that simply never had the need or the ability to look up at the stars. This chapter reminds us that life can be abundant on a microbial level, but extremely difficult to detect or evolve into intelligent and technological forms. Another possible solution to the Fermi Paradox is that we are simply the first. Maybe we are living in a special time in the universe, where intelligent life is just beginning to emerge. It could be that in a few billion years, the universe will be teeming with intelligent life, but right now we are the pioneers. This puts us in a unique position. We are the first on a vast cosmic stage, and with that comes an enormous responsibility. Or worse, it could be that we are the last. Other civilizations existed in the past, but became extinct before we could detect them. The idea of being the last sounds bleak, but it also makes us reflect on what we need to survive as a species. Perhaps the advanced civilizations that existed before self-destructed, and we are in a race against time to avoid the same fate. We must learn from our history and our capacity for self-destruction to ensure that our civilization is the one that survives and continues to explore the cosmos. The Fermi Paradox has no simple answer. It may be that the universe is full of life and we haven't found it, or it may be that it's empty and we are an exceptional case. The truth is that, so far, space is silent. But if the history of science has taught us anything, it's that we must keep searching. Maybe the answer is just around the corner, or maybe we'll never know the truth. But the mere act of asking and looking at the sky connects us with a deep desire to understand our place in the universe. We must continue to search, explore, and ask questions, because that search for knowledge is what makes us human. And maybe one day, our questions will be answered. Until then, the silence of the universe remains one of the greatest mysteries of our existence. Subscribe to keep exploring the mysteries of the cosmos with us, and don't miss what we have in store. What do you think? Are we really alone? Or is there something else out there waiting to be discovered? Leave us your thoughts in the comments and share this video with other curious minds of the universe. See you on the next journey into the unknown.